All right, hello. How are we all doing today? Sorry for not streaming for like 2 weeks, but I feel like at this point that's just the norm. I rarely have enough time to stream. But yeah, today finally got the real grade GaoGaiGar all sanded and stuff, so hopefully we can actually build it all in the stream. Sorry if I cough or clear my throat a little bit, because recently I got hit with an affliction of sort, and now now my throat is just a little gross, so I'll just be slurping water throughout the entire build. Hopefully I don't choke on the water. So yeah, as usual, since it has been so long since we've built a kit before, I'll just go over what I've done here. So what I've done is, essentially I've Legoified a model kit, which means I took it out of the runner, snipped all the parts, separated it into corresponding bags. So like bag for left leg, right leg, you know, stuff like that. And then from there, I sanded down the parts, so all we have to do is assemble the pieces. So that's what I mean by Legoify. And that's why this took so long, because I bought this right when I came back from Japan. So this was around April that I purchased this, and I've only worked on it when I'm at work. So that's why it's taken so long, because I only have like 45 minutes to snip the parts out and do a lot of sanding and stuff like that. So, and that's why I'm also working on the Super Mini Pla Magiranger Magiking, which is the Power Rangers Mystic Force Megazord. I'm working on that right now. So I actually finished cutting and sanding the pink... Jeez Louise. Oh, I sound a lot better now. Never mind. I finished the pink Ranger and the red Ranger Zord. So right now I'm working my way on the yellow Zord and the blue, and of course the green one's gonna take the longest because that one's like the biggest component of the Megazord. Yo, what's up, Girlhead? How's it going? So yeah, that's gonna be the next build stream. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I'm definitely getting that kit done way faster than I did this kit. So yeah, I don't know which part to start off with. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to start off with the actual, like, smallest bit? So, like, we work our way upwards, so I guess we'll start with the Gao liner. Or we can start off with the main component, which is, the lion part. I don't actually know what it's called. Fun fact, I've never watched a single GaoGaiGar thing. Oh, the lion part is called Gaigar. And I guess everything is just Gao. So I think it's the Gao liner, Gao bomber, and Gao drills. Let me see here. That's gotta be what it's called. Stealth Gao, okay, so that's the stealth bomber. Liner Gao, Drill Gao, and Stealth Gao. Okay. These are the Gaos, and then the Gaigar is the lion. Yeah, how about we make all of the Gaos, and then we'll save the Gaigar for last. So let's actually go with the smallest piece. Actually, let me take my keyboard off. Oh, and I finally downloaded these, this fish playlist, because what we're listening to is the Gone Fishing video game playlist. So, I always use that, and I've always had the YouTube video going on in the background. So I'm just like, you know what, I've done that so much, might as well just actually have, like, download the YouTube video so it doesn't eat up my internet. Because I've been having a lot of internet issues as of late. It's not been working as well, so I want to minimize the internet traffic. Alright, so I did test fit everything. So I've got pieces that are a little bit fragile, like the this windshield piece. This windshield piece is actually dual molded, but if you put it in the piece, like if you put the shield, the windshield on the blue piece, some of the dual molding actually comes apart. So I've just pre-put that together so we don't have to fiddle around and stuff like that. But yeah, so I have pre-fit everything together, and then I just recently took them apart. I also have this old toothbrush that I don't use. So I'm going to use this to brush off. I don't know why I motion for the camera being over here, but yeah. Just got an old toothbrush, so I'm just going to brush off any dust, because I just quickly sanded everything, so there's still a little bit of dust. So just want to get all that microplastic off before we actually snap things together. Or if I just see that they're kind of dusty, I'll just put it together. Alright, so I'm going to bring up the instructions. It's a good thing resources like delong.net exist, so I don't have to have the actual instructions in front of me. Yeah, I think Liner Gao is only 2 pages, so we can get this done pretty quickly, at least this piece. That is, if my eyes are good and I can spot the right part. Alright, so I need 2 of these. And then we combine this part. Yeah, so... actually, should I mention which part is what part of the mecha? Because these things are kind of not too spectacular on their own. But I guess you can already look up a picture of GaoGaiGar and see which piece it is. You know, I'm not going to say which part of the robot this is. You can just assume what it is on here. But yeah, we've got these parts. We put them together. Hey gang, it's been a while. How we doing? We doing pretty good. Nothing much has really happened just yet. We just started with the smallest piece, Liner Gao, which is the bullet train part. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, then we need these joint sections. Good thing they're all the same and they don't use, like, certain sides use certain parts. Thank goodness. Is this the cockpit? I don't think so. I think you're thinking of a different mecha, considering that the Gundam Turn A has a literal cockpit. What a weird design. God, funny that we even bring up the Turn A, because I recently got the Master Grade Turn A, which is one Master Grade that I've always wanted. I love the Turn A Gundam. It's one of my favorite designs. And it's one of the few times I'm going to be proud to be an American, because that is still to this day the only Gundam design that was designed by an American for a mainline Gundam series. The mechanical designer is Sid Mead, and if you don't know Sid Mead, then you will know his work, because Sid Mead is the mechanical designer for movies such as Alien and Blade Runner, among others. So it's so cool that Bandai got him to design an actual Gundam. I don't think there's a certain way for me to put this piece in, so... Oh, and then we have to turn it to lock it in place. But yeah, for the longest time, I was holding out hope that P. Bandai would re-release a special version of the Turn A and the Turn X. Because I remember, I think a couple months before his passing, there was a Sid Mead museum in Japan, like a pop-up exhibit, and there they sold the Master Grade Turn A and the Master Grade Turn X in a set, and it was in pearlescent colors, which I thought was really cool. I love clear and pearlescent kits, so I was hoping P-Bandai was going to re-release that one day, but they haven't done it yet, or rather, I feel like they have. I've just never had enough money to get it at the time. And also with the whole tariff thing, even if they did release it recently, I wouldn't be able to buy it. So I just saw it at a local geek gaming store, or not gaming. Well, it is gaming, tabletop gaming. I saw it at a local tabletop gaming store because for some reason they have got Gunpla. So, and I saw it, I was like, okay, it's only 60 bucks, might as well get it. So yeah, now I've got a Turn A that hopefully I can build on stream. Okay, now we've got these parts. Which way? Okay, so this part. Okay. Now we put these. I hate being sick. Or I'm not actively sick, but... yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's like, I'm not getting the sickness that everybody else is getting right now. It's just that I went to my late grandparents' house, and my grandpa was a huge hoarder, and every time we clean his house, it's like, okay, we're always uncovering clothes that were bought at a sale that were never worn, and they're covered in like rat poop and all that stuff. So I feel like every time I go into that house to clean it out, I get some sort of affliction, because I literally think the last time I went into that house to clean it, I got super sick, or not super sick, but I did get sick afterwards, and I guess I just didn't learn my lesson. So I must have caught something, some actual brain worms. But it's fine. It's all good. I got some neat stuff. Oh man, you know what? I should show that off. The treasures that I found. And so my Gramps is actually was like a super collector of McDonald's toys. I can see where I got my hyperfixation for collection came from. But his thing was McDonald's toys, and I found some classic ones. Some of the first McDonald's toys I've ever had. And we have, right here, a Lego classic McDonald's helicopter. These were from, what, I'd like to say 90... 91, no, not 91. This must have been 98 or 99. Let's see if there's a year on it. Yeah, 1999, this came out. And this was back before Lego was sued. Or not sued, but had a bunch of people saying, oh, people, you're giving this to kids with food, they could choke on it. So yeah, I think this was the very last Lego collaboration that had the actual system bricks. Or this may have been the one and only time they had system bricks as a Lego toy. But yeah, they just gave away a poly bag. So this is pretty cool. So I got one of these. I got another one. So I have 2 Ronald McDonald's, and then I have one with a Hamburglar, which was number 7. I remember having the one with Birdie, or what's her name? Early Bird? I think it was Birdie. She was the mascot for the breakfast menu. I remember I had that one. I feel like they had... oh yeah, the dog. For a while, Ronald McDonald had a very creepy looking dog. Oh, and also another fun fact about these is that if we look at the art on the little corners, the art may look familiar to you guys. And if you are thinking, wow, that style of artwork looks kind of familiar, that's because this artwork was actually made by the same studio that did Rugrats and As Told by Ginger and Wild Thornberrys. So around this time, you could actually buy VHSs from McDonald's that had a cartoon episode of the McDonald's crew, and those were animated by that same studio. So I guess this was like a triple cross collaboration. So it was really cool. Yeah, Klasky. That's right. That's the animation studio. And I specifically remember that a Hamburglar was actually voiced by the voice actor for Cow and Chicken. And it's very weird, because whenever I think of Hamburglar, I do not think of Cow's voice. But the guy who did Hamburglar's voice would just straight up, no changes, just Cow's voice. And it's very weird. But yeah, pretty cool piece of McDonald's / Lego / toy history. But not only that, I got the coolest one. I have an actual Lego Bionicle McTaurin from 2001. Gosh, I remember having the whole set of these, and in 2015, I stupidly sold all of my Legos to restart my collection. I was a fool. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I remember having this one the most. For some reason, I had this guy the most. I really wanted the purple one the most because, of course. But yeah, I remember having this one, and I had the blue one. The one with like the triple, like the scope dog eye. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I also always wanted more of the red and yellow one, because I was just like, oh, that's cool. That one's McDonald's colors. So yeah. What's his name? Joller? I remember him because he was in the Bionicle movie, which I haven't seen in like 15 years. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Klasky also did the Extreme Ghostbusters cartoon. I actually never watched that one. I've only seen bits and pieces of the real Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, also, in my Gramps' pile of stuff, sometimes he would buy things for me, and what he bought, and I guess forgot about for at least 23 years, was a mint in-box Transformers Armada Laserbeak. Part of me wants to keep this in-box as like a memoir, not memoir, just like a thing to remember my Gramps in. I can just hang it on my wall and stuff, but at the same time, this thing was meant to be opened. And I'm pretty sure I can find another Transformer in my Gramps' old hoarder pile. But yeah, part of me just wants to take them out, but at the same time, I remember having another one of these, because I remember owning at least 2 of these. I remember this being at one at my own house, then I left one at my grandparents' house on my mom's side. So I'm very familiar with how simple the transformation is, because if we look, pretty cool. But if we look on the back, transformation is like incredibly simple. You just crumple up the wings and crumple up the feet, and it just turns into a laser gun and a tape deck recorder. So not very complicated of a transformation, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, maybe I'll just keep this in box for now until I have the urge to take it out. But yeah, pretty cool. I remember having a lot of fun with this as a kid. We should watch the Bionicle movie, the first Mask of Light one. I bought day 1 back in the day. I need to see if I still have the Bionicle movies. I mean, I'm pretty sure I do. But yeah, I can't be 100%. I'm like 99% sure I have the Bionicle movies on DVD. I wonder if they ever came out with Blu-ray versions of it. I would love to have Blu-rays of all the Bionicle movies. Which piece? Oh, no, this piece. The Shinkansen cockpit. Yeah. Man, my Gramps had so many McDonald's toys. But the one thing I'm looking for the McDonald's toys is the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue ones from 2001, because he collected McDonald's toys from, I think, the earliest McDonald's toy that he has. Actually, let me show you another one that I got. I got this Furby. I think this may be the earliest McDonald's toy that he got. Because I can't actually... Wait, there's more that I... Do you remember this? If not, do you remember this side of it? Oh my gosh. I loved these. These are just like freaking like soft vinyl puppet mouths of the characters from the movie Dinosaurs by Disney. I love these things. These are so fun. But the thing is that the mouth parts are so tiny that you can only put, like with my adult hands, I can only do like this. So it's very hard to actually move the mouths, which is why I was specifically looking for, in my grandpa's pile, I was specifically looking for the Carnotaurus one, because I remember that one, you could fit your entire hand in there and actually like munch on stuff. I loved the Carnotaurus one. But yeah, this, I forget what's her name. Nira. Yeah, the Nira puppet is, even though I like the purple, I like this very specific shade of lavender, her mouth is just so tiny. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it's like, I can barely even move because the passage is just way too small for my fingers. I'm like moving her tongue and her roof of her mouth, and that's it. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Forgive me for not pronouncing your name correctly. Chi Chongling. How's it going? But yeah, these are probably my favorite McDonald's toys, but I was looking for the Carnotaurus head of these ones, and then also trying to find the Carnotaurus head. Or, I already said Carnotaurus head. I was looking for the Carnotaurus head of these ones, and I was also looking for the the Lightspeed Rescue Power Rangers McDonald's toys. Because yeah, I think my grandpa collected McDonald's toys, or actually he also collected Burger King toys, but Burger King less. But he collected Happy Meal toys in general from, I believe the earliest was maybe 97, up until maybe, I like to say 2009. So, because I have some Transformers Movie 1 toys. I think I found an Armada McDonald's toy, the ones, or, yeah, I think it was McDonald's that had Transformers that actually combined and turned to like one big combiner. So those were really fun. You can call me Ling Ling. Okay. How's it going, Ling Ling? But yeah, I was trying to look for the Lightspeed Rescue ones because I'm missing the pink one right now. I think we do this. But yeah, I'm missing the pink one, so I really wanted that one. And even though I can just buy it online, I'd rather just find it. And then my Gramps also has full sets of the Matthew Broderick, whatchamacallit, the Matthew Broderick Inspector Gadget ones. I think he's got 3 full sets. I'm not sure how much a full set goes for, but I kind of want to keep one set for myself, just to say that I have one, because I remember having one as a kid. I think the Matthew Broderick McDonald's toy, the full set, was one of my best, like, most memorable toys when I was a lot younger. Gosh, when did that movie come out? When did Inspector Gadget come out? Inspector Gadget. Okay, came out in 99. Man, so many toys from 99 shaped my brain. Inspector Gadget, Star Wars Episode 1. Technically, this was the year before, but Godzilla. The full Inspector Gadget, they had such great combining toy sets for a while. Yeah, I love it when McDonald's had combining toys. Gosh, I remember they had... Oh, and here we've got Liner Gao, which is 2 trains, but 1 unit. The front end of a Shinkansen. If I had to guess what Shinkansen this is, because ever since going to Japan, I've kind of gotten into trains a little bit. I'm not beating the TISM allegations. But I'm pretty sure this is a Nozomi, which is the train that you take from Osaka. You take to and from Osaka to Tokyo. So I think that's, this is one of the trains. But yeah. I remember one of the combining toys that I always wanted to have when I was younger was the Spy Kids combining toy. Because I remember, was it in Spy Kids 2? Junie had like the little like frog looking thing. And I remember back then they had McDonald's toys of the segments of that frog. But I remember always getting the stupid watch one. And nothing as a kid is less interesting than a watch. But yeah, okay, it was Spy Kids 2 that had the collector thing. Yo, how is it going, Bernardo? How you doing? But yeah, what other McDonald's toys were like combiners? Because I know Transformers Armada technically had, you can like form them all together into like the Megazord tank mode looking thing. Then Lightspeed Rescue had the actual Megazord. Treasure Planet! That's right, Treasure Planet had one! And I remember also, one of the coolest ones because it was so gosh darn gigantic, and it was so modular. But, Treasure Planet had one. Peter Pan, I think when they vaulted, or they took Peter Pan out of the Disney vault for VHS and DVD, they had the giant, Captain Hook's ship. And Captain Hook's ship was like cut into like sandwich sections. So if you had multiples of the same one, you can just combine it to be like one giant long ship. And I thought that was so cool. I loved that thing to death, bro. Oh god, where's my water? I'm talking way too much about McDonald's toys. Oh man, talking this much while having like a sore throat is not good. Before we talk some more, let's get out the next piece. So I think the next largest piece, when it comes to all of the Gaos, I think it's going to be Stealth Gao. I mean, Stealth Gao is pretty large, but it is just one singular piece. So yeah, let's get the 3 baggies for Stealth Gao. So we've got... Oh yeah, this is the main body for Stealth Gao. Then we've got 1 engine, turbine. Where's the other one? Somewhere in here. I guess I should just take out all the bags. Here we go. Here's the other turbine. Oh wait, and I think I need this wire. So, do I have a knife around here? I do. Gotta get the yaps out of your system. Been building them, building up too much. That is true. I have not chatted on stream for quite a long time. Oh, whoa. These are very thick. It's like a sticker sheet, but it's super thick. It's like a plastic sheet. And looks like it just goes on a Liner Gao. So I guess it's all supposed to go on the side. Maybe the light's too bright. Or maybe I should pull it back. But yeah, there's like indents here. So it should all go onto the side. I'll do that in my own time. Right now, I just want to get all of these things built. Yo, how's it going, Kitty Fries? But yeah, for everybody who just joined, I just have the one little bit, the one train done. So, and we're going to be working on the stealth bomber now. But, yeah, to everybody who has just joined, we're just talking about McDonald's toys because I went to my Gramps' place, and I'll quickly show off what I found. Yeah, so my Gramps has a hyperfixation for McDonald's toys from 1997 to 2009. So, but yeah, got a little Furby. I got the dinosaur puppets from 2001, Disney's Dinosaurs. They look very goofy, especially with this guy's face all schmumphed. So there's that. And then I got the Bionicle McTaurin. I've got Kongu here. And I've got the Klasky animated McDonald's Lego poly bags, which are pretty cool. Oh, I got a G-Quux from Miniso today. I keep forgetting that Miniso actually sells Gunpla kits officially. Did you get a G-Quux Gundam, or did you get the G-Quux Gundam? Yeah, the classic Legos. Back when they used to label Lego as Lego System. Yeah, let me move these stickers off to the side. Miniso do what? Yeah, if you go to a Miniso, they will sell Gundam model kits officially. Last time I went, I saw entry grade New Gundam and the entry grade RX-78-2 full weapon set. Those were the two kits that I saw. They're actually selling the G-Quux? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go to Miniso then. Even though I literally just bought a G-Quux like a couple weeks ago. But yeah. I guess we'll build the main body first and then build the twin engines. Oh, it was a figure, not a model kit. Wait. You bought a figure of the G-Quux? Does the G-Quux have an action figure? Or is it like a Banpresto? Like, what is it? Because I know all about model kits. I don't know anything else when it comes to G-Quux merchandise. Well, my next pay would be cut in half for Miniso, apparently. But yeah, I don't remember if there's a Gundam Universe model kit or Gundam Universe action figure. Oh, it was a Banpresto figure. Okay, so it's just a static figure. It's big for $25. Bandai is really good when it comes to Banpresto stuff, which is Banpresto is their line of crane game figures. When it comes to crane game figures, Bandai like really know how to cut costs and like keep prices down, which is really cool. All right, let's get the instructions for this one. Okay. Oh wait. I have to do it in opposite order. Or not. Okay. Here we go. All right, we are building the face of GaoGaiGar because the head is located inside the stealth Gao. Oh god, I just dumped everything. There's like a tiny little green piece. I'm not sure if you can even see that. I can get my frickin' tweezers out. There is a single green piece. It's no bigger. I think it's actually smaller than a grain of rice. But this green piece goes on the forehead. But the thing is that since I've test fitted everything, this thing does not have a good, like secure fitting. So I think I'm actually gonna leave this off until the very last bit because I actually don't have any model kit glue. I actually ran out. So I might just leave that on my desk for later once I get more model kit glue. God, when I was building this, I lost one of the red pieces. Yeah, there's a lot of tiny little parts. Yeah, for the first time I actually need a freaking tweezer in order to actually put pieces together. Dang, Murphy's Law in effect when it comes to glue. To be fair, I can only find this specific model kit glue at Hobby Lobby, and I don't want to support Hobby Lobby, but I do know that there's a video on YouTube that tells you like different like model kit hacks. Like you can buy a material that's the exact same thing as Mr. Hobby model kit cement and Tamiya model cement. So I'll just buy that chemical and just use it. Can you eat model kit glue like the one they make for kids in Japan with the yellow head? I wish there was an edible model kit glue. Because my god, Tamiya plastic cement smells so good. Just kidding, don't actually eat Tamiya plastic cement. It's just a meme. The high that you get when you sniff Tamiya extra thin plastic cement is your brain cells dying, I think. Oh, that's how this goes. Okay. And then we put the forehead. There we go. That's looking kind of epic. Very Shogun-esque. Why Hobby Lobby isn't recommended? Just because they're very there's a long list of things that they've done. One is that they're very anti-LGBT, so I don't want to support that. B is that they have a museum of the Bible, and a lot of the artifacts that they have in the museum of the Bible is stolen. So they were purchased on the black market, and the way that the black market sellers got it were stolen, and Hobby Lobby very much knows that the items were not legally obtained. So there's that. What have I missed? Not much. We just have finished the liner Gao, and we're just talking about model kits and action figures and McDonald's toys like this Furby here. Look as it stares into your soul. I wish I got the actual Furby and not this like dumb action one. I remember having like an actual Furby McDonald's toy. Oh, so they're like the British Museum? Exactly. They're like every British museum. Alright, so we need this to go in here. Yeah, because the head wire is actually gonna hook on, and it like goes over the actual head of GaoGaiGar. Robbie Lobby. Robbie? Rotten? Who did you expect? Sport or flop? I've been listening to that song again. I love We Are Number One. Such a good song. Especially the remix by Dunder Patrolin. I love that remix. Have you watched GaoGaiGar yet? Nope, I've never watched a single episode. There's a lot of legacy Super Robot stuff that I've never watched. Like, I've never watched GaoGaiGar, I've never watched Mazinger Z, I've never watched Steel Jeeg, Getter Robo, Ideon, Giant Robo I've never watched. What else have I not watched? This is just me naming off Super Robot shows. I mean, I have watched Big O. I have watched Go Donner. I need to watch Go Soarer. Let's see. I've watched Big O. But yeah, there's a lot of Super Robots that I've not yet seen. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, and then there's this one. Okay. I am supposed to cut the wire, but it says cut at 70 millimeters. Wait, cut the wire. Yeah, cut the wire at 70 millimeters, but I don't have the physical instructions. I have a PDF of the actual instructions, or not PDF. I've got digital instructions, so I'm just gonna leave these parts. No, I'm just gonna scooch this up a bit and then bend it here, and then I'll just keep this part like this for now. But yeah, we'll take this part, hook it on, and then we get this piece, clip it to the back, and then this goes right here, I think. Man, it is so hard to see everything. Oh god. Oh, it's on my thighs. Okay. Oh, wait, did I not? Okay, there we go. I put it... Now it's incorrectly. Okay. So yeah, it goes over the head. It opens up and then goes over the head, and then you clamp it down. That's how it works. Also, have you watched G Gundam? I watched G Gundam, as in, I've seen several episodes out of context, out of order, back when they aired G Gundam on Toonami, but I never really picked up what was going on in the story. I think I was a bit too young for that, to really understand what was going on. Same thing with Gundam Wing. Like, I've seen many episodes of Gundam Wing, I don't remember anything except for watching a little bit of, Endless Waltz. Speaking of Endless Waltz, did you guys know that Endless Waltz is coming to theaters? That's crazy. Oh god. Put this back in. I hate this connection. I'll do this. Why don't you glue the pieces with egg glue? I've never heard of egg glue before. Did you catch Shin Godzilla in theaters? I did. And that movie still holds up. I think it is... it's so weird how Japan just remade the first Godzilla movie in 2 different ways. Because Shin Godzilla is still, like, the modern-day version of the original 1954 version, but just with modern social social critiques. And then Godzilla -1 is just kind of like a remake of the original movie. Like, same themes and same sort of feel and time era. But yeah. So we've got this part. Move that off to the side. Now we go to the actual hull of the ship. Hull. I don't... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was supposed to put this piece in first, the windshield, but it was already in here. And it's a little dusty, so let's get my trusty old toothbrush, my Quip toothbrush head. And just wipe off all the dust. I just saw an ad for Endless Waltz in Times Square. Nice. Yeah, I caught Shin Godzilla in the theaters. Did anybody watch the black and white Shin Godzilla in theaters? Like, look, I love Godzilla, but even I'm just like, why did that need... Nobody was asking for Shin Godzilla in black and white. That movie does not need to be in black and white. Wait, I don't know how this is supposed to go. I'm doing the vents right here. I'm not sure how the vents are supposed to go. Okay, assume you do the vent so that it like folds on top of this flap here. Wait, now that you have a 3D printer, you can make a Tequila Gundam? If somebody If somebody, has a, STL of it, then yeah, I'll 3D print a Tequila Gundam. Oh boy, the oven is on. I can smell the smokiness. Actually, that's a bit too smoky. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna make sure the oven is not, like, burning or something like that. Jeez, the people in my house. My goodness. BRB. Awesome, so my spaceship is not on fire, thank goodness. Alright, I'm gonna get back into model kit building. So yeah, I assume... let me actually look at a picture on Dalong.net and see what the back looks like. Okay, so I did have it in the correct position. Alright. Egg white, sugar, or honey and water mixed together, it makes a soft adhesive that could be solved easily in water. That's interesting. God, I wanted a 3D printer to make my own figures. Speaking of 3D printer, I made my own original design. I made this little character. I found a program called Tinkercad. Well, I was actually talking to just a random person in the checkout line of Micro Center, and we just had a talk about 3D printing, and he recommended me a browser-based 3D modeling program called Tinkercad. I think it's just tinkercad.com, but they have a scribble feature where if you draw out something, you can turn it into a 3D model. So that's what I did right here. This is all done in white PLA, and so what I actually did is that I actually took a marker, a permanent marker, and I just like colored in the lines, because I actually raised, if you can actually see right here, the lines are actually raised up like, I think a millimeter or something like that. But yeah, I made my own little keychain, and this is supposed to be a doodle character of a girl wearing a hoodie, but I did not connect, actually I can show off a new toy that I also got. As you can see, with this arrow that I made out of Lego, this line right here, maybe I should do the red one, because it's YouTube. So, there we go, red arrow. You can see, I did not connect this line right here to this piece right here. And this is supposed to, this right here and right here are supposed to be a hoodie collar, but because I did not connect any of the lines, it just looks like, you know how I draw doodles without a mouth? So this is either supposed to be a girl without a mouth in a hoodie, or this just kind of looks like a Muppet mouth. Like, can you see, like, this piece is like the lower jaw? So it just kind of looks like a Muppet mouth, and I kind of like that. I kind of find it whimsical and silly to view this as like a character with like a Muppet mouth. But yeah, really fun. 3D printed stamp. I mean, it could work as a 3D printed stamp. If I had a stamp pad that was this big, technically it could work. But I do want to make stamps in the future. I just need to find special filament in order to make stamps. Because I know that you need a rubbery filament called TPU. But with this program, I can make really good stamps. I could do like a QR code of my YouTube channel or something like that. But yeah, where did my other YouTube point arrow go? It went somewhere. Oh, there it is. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of YouTuber point arrows. that I can point out whenever I'm taking photos or anything like that. So pretty fun stuff. I guess now that I have a 3D printer, I can actually just draw one out. Oh, it does look like a... Yeah, it does kind of look like a Psychic Pebble's mouth. Or just a Smiling Friends sort of creature. But yeah, I'll definitely make more designs of these. But yeah, because I do want to make a design. You know my model kit runner for this episode's thumbnail? I want to turn that into a keychain. Maybe make a black and white version. But I want to print that out and then hand those out during conventions. I think that'd be fun. Probably make it smaller. Or maybe... Yeah, it would be this big. I don't even know how big this is, honestly. This is probably like 2 inches by 4 inches, maybe? I think? I don't know. What's it? It is... 8 centimeters. Or no, 8... Is this millimeters? I'm not sure. I don't know. But... what's something that I can use as a point of reference? Here's an eraser. Kind of like one eraser squared sort of size. Mako doing new work for the new season of Smiling Friends. I wish I was working... I could work on a show like Smiling Friends. Oh wait, which parts? Oh yeah, we were doing the hull of the ship. Totally forgot. Wait, I actually need these tweezers to put in these stinking pieces. Oh yeah, what were we talking about before? Godzilla -1. Yeah, or Godzilla... Shin Godzilla back in theaters. I did see it in theaters. I did not see it in black and white, though. I do not know why G-Kids thought to release a black and white version of Shin Godzilla. But yeah. Okay, now we put... Oh, there's a specific side. What the frick? Okay, so I put it this way. There's that, and then I lock this in place with this piece, I think. Yeah, I think I lock it in place with this piece. There we go. Yeah, so now these thruster parts we can actually like lift up. It has a cool little like effect to it, but yeah. So there's that. Gosh, now we have to do this on the other side. I use hamburger units or die. Alright, this is, this piece that I'm holding is about, half a Big Mac. It's half a Whopper. Or maybe this is, more accurately, the size of one White Castle slider. Oh god, come on. There we go. Model kit hair vents. They saw the -1 version and thought they needed to do that again. That is true. But the reason why -1 works so well, because it looks like it can be in a black and white, like, be a black and white movie. But having modern day stuff in black and white just seems so needlessly art housey. I say as I've loved the last movie that I saw that was black and white on purpose, which was Poor Things. which is a very strange movie. I'm pretty sure that movie was more pornography than it was movie. But I thought that was a fun movie with Mark Ruffalo and Emma Stone and what's his face? Harry Osborn. What's his face? Everything that he's in is awesome. He was in Nosferatu. Willem Dafoe, that's his name, Willem Dafoe. Thank you, Ignis the Red. Yeah, Willem Dafoe was in that movie. Yeah, that movie was partially in black and white until like halfway through the movie, or maybe a third into it. I think once it starts the second act, it goes into color. Mad Max in black and chrome was pretty cool. I still, okay. Even though it was one of the biggest movies of 2015, I still have not watched Mad Max Fury Road. One of these days, I'm gonna watch it. I ended up watching, what was that Anya Taylor-Joy movie that came out like last year? That was a Mad Max saga. I ended up watching that movie, but I didn't watch the original Mad Max. It's pretty amazing. I definitely do need to go and watch Fury Road. Yeah, it's a neat detail that the movie gets more color the more Bella learns about things. That is true. I really love, even though a lot of people just view that movie as just pornography, I think it's a good movie. I do love movies that explore like sexual things, because a lot of it's a very taboo topic still, even these days. But I do like it when movies explore that. Like a movie that I haven't watched yet, but I heard explores that is Anora. I've heard that movie is really good, and it's it follows a like a person who works at a strip club, I think. That's the plot of the movie. Or not the plot, but that's the main character, is that she works at a strip club, I think. Or she's an escort or something. But yeah, just based on that, I was interested in watching it, but I never ended up catching it. Okay, and then I put this. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave these wire bits uncut. And then we put that in this right here, I think, and then we fold it over. Oh, it won't work if we... Okay, so I have to fold those out. Okay. Okay, I think I've got it correctly put inside here. And then we combine this. Oh, it straight up won't move if I don't cut the wire. Darn it. Okay, I'm to split this piece in half. And then we just locked it down. I guess I'll measure. I do have a measuring thing in my purse that I can just go and get real quick. Brick separator, help me. If you build model kits, you should absolutely have a Lego brick separator on standby. Honestly, one of the best unintentionally, like, helpful tools for model kit building. Alright, let's go measure out this piece. Hey chat, do you like whiskey? I like a drink that contains whiskey. One of my favorite alcoholic drinks is what's it? It's called a highball, which is very popular in Japan, and I drank so many of those when I was in Japan. Okay, we cut it right here. Hopefully this is not too short and I'm reading this correctly. Oh, I finally animated my first 3 transformation scenes. What kind of transformation scene? Because that sounds awesome either way, no matter what it is. Transformation scene as in Transformers, or transformation scene as in, like magical girl sort of thing, or what kind of transformation are we talking about? Right, hopefully I cut just the right amount. It was like magical girl. Ooh, nice. Are we able to see it, or is this like in like an actual production so we can't see it until it officially comes out? Or is this like something that you made for fan stuff? Highball with soda and whiskey? Yeah. So that was pretty much the alcoholic drink that I had so much in Japan. It was just, I had, yeah, just lemon highballs or yuzu highballs. And my favorite one is a ginger highball. I love ginger highballs. They're so good. Bend the wires as shown in the image. Okay, so we need to extend these out a bit. Get my tweezies. Probably bend them like this. There we go. I think I've got it at the correct length. Combine this back. Jeez, this mouthpiece keeps coming off, so I guess we'll just leave that off for now. Right, there we go. Combine it back. Okay, press everything down. Make sure nothing moves out of place. Okay, everything is snapped and good. Okay, now we can just move the head in. There we go, now it fully collapses down. All right. So now need to grab these parts, collapse them in here. And these will make the cover. And we get these parts, I think. They combine. Yeah, there's this. Get this piece. I like the Midori sour because the drink turns green. It's personal work, so I can just post it anytime. Nice! Can't wait to see it, Kitty Fries. But yeah, Midori sours are pretty cool. You can get them here as well in Amiawaka. Tangerine highball is pretty good too. Ooh, that does sound really good. How prevalent was Suntory or Suntory with the Y in Japan? It's with the Y, but Suntory, I think they're pretty prevalent. I think that company, because Suntory makes what's it? Strong Zero, and I also had a lot of Strong Zeros. I had a kiwi, or was it a Strong Zero? I had a kiwi alcohol that was really good. Oh, there's a specific way that the helmet needs to be, I guess, in order to fit. Okay, collapse it down. Nope, is that not? No, that is letting us push it through. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. It snaps into place. Awesome. We've got the body of Stealth Gao. Okay, now we need to put this part... Oh, on this side. How do we do this? Oh, there's that. And then you put this piece right here. Okay. That's how we make the butt of the ship. Yo, how's it going, Sword? What's up? I have no idea what you're building, so I will pretend it's alligator gar. Alligator gars are pretty cool fish. I do like me an alligator gar. Oh no, I pushed the air vents up too much. Oh no. Why aren't the other air vents moving? There we go. Alright. Next page. Alright, now we're building the wings. Here we go. I need to figure out which hand we're building as well. Okay, so we're building this hand. Okay. Let's get this piece out as well. As usual, because I've got an affinity for robot hands, I've already pre-built the robot hand. Wasn't much because the hand is already in like a real grade sort of runner, so it was already kind of pre-built. But it's got individually moving fingers, which, as you know, can lead to hilarity. Oh, I forgot to put in the cockpit. The actual seats. Okay, I have to take this thing apart. Son of a gun. Okay, it very much helps because taking this thing apart because this wire is not cooperating. So I have to cut it anyways. Oh god. This is what happens when I yap and build Gundams. Oh god. See, this tool is so helpful. Everybody needs a Lego brick separator to pry open parts. There we go. And I put this piece in here. But more connection points means that if I mess up, then this is going to be even harder to take apart. So let's go take out this helmet piece. When I bend it up, it bends, but when I bend it to the side... Oh, when I bend it to the side, it also bends. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. I don't know why it wasn't bending at the beginning. There we go. Now we combine it properly. Okay, now I think we're good. There we go. Okay, now we're actually done with the body of Stealth Gao. Yo, how's it going, Razor Sketch? What do you think of this week's Zets? I actually have not watched this week's episode of Zets yet. I heard it's better and that the show is starting to be real promising. So I hope so, because honestly... Oh yeah, that's something that happened since the last time I streamed, was the newest season of Kamen Rider started. Kamen Rider Zets. And I thought it was just okay. Everybody was saying that it's the best... most solid opening that we've had in a while, but honestly, I still think Kamen Rider Gav has the strongest opening. Because I really like Gav. But when it comes to Japanese shows, it's no secret that the first 3 episodes have like its own production. So the first 3 episodes of a show, whether it be TV or anime, or whether it be live action or animated, the first 3 episodes are considered, like, if you can't hook somebody within the first 3 episodes, then it's not a good show. And there have been many anime producers that have said that about shows. I don't think there's anybody specifically who said that about Tokusatsu, but I will reserve judgment on how well the show is at, like, opening up and hooking until we get, like, episode 3. But so far, the first episode, it was neat. I'll give it that. It looked cool. But the premise hasn't really hooked me onto the series yet. Not to say that it has shooed me away, though. I will say, though, I instantly like it better than frickin' Gotchard. I am a registered Gotchard hater. Hater's not accurate. Hate is a strong word. I'm just not satisfied with Gotchard. There was a lot of stuff that it did that I did not like. And hopefully this show is a lot better. I mean... some of my favorite Kamen Riders are detective/police themed, because I love Kamen Rider Double, it's one of my favorite seasons, and I love Drive, which is also one of my favorite seasons. So hopefully this will be another favorite season. Gosh dang, look at that. Stealth Bomber. Oh, whoops. There we go. Stealth Bomber, pretty much. Just needs the engines at the bottom. I volunteered for an anime con at Fresno that was going on this weekend, and I'm so tired. Worth it though, I added another kit to my backlog. Ooh. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that convention was this weekend. Man, I wish I could have gone. But also Fresno is such a long drive from the San Francisco Bay Area. Oh yeah, pretty cool. backpack part. Time to work on the hands for the engine turbines. All right, let's fold up the fingies. Okay. Oh, wait, I have to actually curl each individual segment on here, which is very hard to do. They're very small, and I fear breaking these fingers. That's the one thing I hate about individual fingers, is that they may look cool, but they're also extremely fragile. I wish this kit came with some actual, like, static posed fingers. Honestly, every kit that needs, or every kit that has its own, like, finger parts, they should have a dedicated part that's made out, that's like static, so that if you break any of the fingers, you actually have some hands to rely on. There we go. Put that with, yeah, this here. And that slides in. We grab this piece. We're creating the hinge of the arm. Okay, we can push the hand in a little bit more. And we get this rim. And then we put the cover on. I'm not sure if there's a specific way to put it on. I guess that works. It wasn't a big thing since it was only a college campus, but it was really fun working there. I managed to get a double Zeta Verkov for 60 bucks. Nice! That's a solid deal, considering that the double Zeta is like a giant mobile suit. That thing is a chunky boy. Oh, that's one thing I've never worked on before, is that in my Gunpla career, I've built things like a perfect grade, but I've never built a master grade Verkov before. I do need to get my hands on one of those. Right, so that's one turbine. This song is part of the fishing playlist. I don't remember being able to fish at Lon Lon Ranch. Right, this is Lon Lon Ranch. I don't know anything about Zelda. I have played Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker, and that's it. Oh wait, this isn't Lon Lon Ranch. What is this? Kakariko Village? Is this Kakariko Village? Man, it's been so long since I played Ocarina of Time. I've never beat that game, though. I remember getting stuck on the first... No, not the first dungeon. The dungeon where you go into the Dodongo... right? Dodongo Cavern or something like that. That's the second dungeon in Ocarina of Time. I got stuck on there and I just never ended up finishing the game. Oh boy, I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. I think this is the lake theme as well. Oh, that makes sense why this is in the fishing playlist. Oh, whoops, I need to put in the side pieces before putting in this piece. I just need to raise it up just a little bit. There we go. Now I can collapse it and put the cover on. Right, that's one turbine done. Right now I have to do whatever these pieces are. Oh wait, I can actually attach the turbines. Wow. Look at this thing. Those totally aren't arms for a giant robot. That's so funny. Oh, wait. Never mind. When you push the hands in, you can't, like, turn... you can't utilize the elbow joint in the arms. Darn. Oh well. That's pretty cool. And now we have to put on these, like, little side jams for the lion head. I think I know how to put them on without instructions. There we go. Have you watched the new Panty and Stocking? I have! I love the new Panty and Stocking. I haven't... what was the latest episode? The latest episode was the Conan the Barbarian and the Thing. Gosh, that Conan episode was so good. You can tell, as I was watching this, I'm just like, this segment of the show was absolutely animated by the team that was working on season 2 of Dungeon Meshi. Absolutely. Because it was the exact same animation style. But yeah, I do love a new Panty and Stocking. I love the show so much. It's so good. I'm so glad that even though it's been 15 years since the first season aired, it still has the same energy. They didn't change it at all. Let's see. This piece... How does this go? Oh, that's how it is. Okay. I have to attach this first. Then put it over there. Okay, yeah, that locks it in place. There's one side of the main. Yeah, it's absolutely like the show never left. Have I watched Dungeon Meshi? I've watched I think I've watched up to episode 12, which is like a couple episodes a couple episodes after Fallon turns into a dragon. So, I have not completed Dungeon Meshi, but to be fair, Dungeon Meshi is such a big phenomenon of a show that I didn't really need to watch the episodes to understand where the plot was going, because everybody on social media was just talking about each episode as they came out, you know? Okay, put these together. Which side? Oh, this one goes on the small side. And this one goes under. Okay, now these on the bottom. Go right there. I don't know how they're supposed to... Oh, they're just supposed to go off to the side. Come on, there we go. Hey, and now we've got... Oh, the cover came off. Now we've got Stealth Gao all completed, and we've got Liner Gao. I think we can actually combine Stealth Gao and Liner Gao together to make a stupid little dumb combination looking thing. Oh, I need to get the other parts. Okay, there's an option part that plays, like literally this. There we go, there's the combination. I just gave Stealth Gao like a frickin' like warhead that just plopped on its belly so that I can just like drop down a missile, a train-shaped missile. Well, that's pretty much the combination. So pretty cool that we've got these two parts. Now we go on to Drill Gao. I'm not looking forward to these parts because they have an actual tread, and the tread is very annoying because it was made out of like 50 parts. All right, I don't know which side we're doing, but we'll just do this. They had Jimmy Fallon on Dungeon Meshi? What? Am I being punked right now? Dropping a whole train with the squad on the enemies. Helldivers have nothing on this. Oh man, I recently learned that Helldivers had a Halo collab. Man, I wish I cared about Halo. Is this a new bag? Yeah, this is a new bag of parts. I can recall how this goes because I put this together. As I've mentioned before, I've test fitted everything. So I think I recall how to assemble this a little bit. I need to brush off some dust. I still can't believe Trigger did a Fast and Furious parody. I can believe it because they love the Fast and Furious. Fun fact, in Promare, the characters Ignis and Vulcan, those two characters are based off of the rivalry between Vin Diesel and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which is also why, to backtrack a little bit, Vulcan is based off of The Rock and Ignis is based off of Vin Diesel. And now back to the point, that is why Ignis's main car, he drives a Dodge Charger. So, Trigger are big Westaboos. They really are. It's no surprise how much they love American stuff. Especially considered that when making Promare, they actually flew out to New York in order to do some on the scene research on the setting of Promare, which is really cool. And that's also why the little rat character that Lucia has, the little mouse, the mouse named Vinny, they named it Vinny after one of the firefighters that they interviewed in New York. His name was Vinny. That's also, like, the most common name in New York, I'm pretty sure. Where is the instructions for Drill Gao? There it is. Yeah, you can tell how much Trigger, legitimately, cares about America. Or rather, is very attentive to American pop culture. Which is such a crazy thing. Because, when I went to Japan and I went to places like Shimokitazawa or Amerikamura in Osaka, it's like, man, I wish America was the America that Japan idolizes. I'm so glad that Japan doesn't know of Japan as a majority doesn't know of all the garbage that's happening in America. I wish that we could be what they view us as. Gosh dang. I always try to be the Mexican that Japan thinks I am. We all want to be, we all want Murica to be America-chan. Yeah, like when I went to Shimokitazawa, which is a section of Tokyo, which is where Bocchi the Rock took place. They have a lot of thrift stores that sell specifically American stuff, which is super crazy. But you go into those stores and it feels like you've been blasted back to 2002. Like there was a shirt that I really wanted to get at Shimokitazawa at one of the thrift stores, but it was way too expensive. It was an American Godzilla t-shirt from 99 or 98. I wanted it so bad, but it was like it was like $120. I didn't have it in me to buy it. Oh, is this? Oh wait, I need more segments. They had that. They also had a freaking eBay shirt of the original eBay logo, just on a stark white t-shirt. But even that was like $60. Which I'm just like, I like eBay. I shop on there a lot. But I don't think I would spend $60 on an eBay shirt. Oh, I need one more segment. Where's the... Oh, here's the last segment. Okay, assembling all these segments wasn't that bad. Okay, I'm finally home from work so I can chat to my delight. Nice. There we go. Cool, we've got actually moving treads. Isn't that pretty sick? I hated cutting these pieces out and sanding them, but once you actually have it in hand, it's kind of cool. Okay. It doesn't roll well on my cutting board, but still cool. Alright, so we put this piece... I think this piece goes right here. Okay, yeah, and that locks it in place. I want the iCarly fiction Murica, that pink washed reality. There was so much pink in that show. There was so much whimsy. I only traveled to Murica twice. Only Texas, and dude, I feel danger all the time. Well, first of all, you're in frickin' Texas, so of course you're gonna feel danger all the time. If you come to California, we're pretty chill. You just have to come to the chill states, which is just California. California, it's the West Coast. So, California, Washington, and Oregon. We're all super chill up here. Well, maybe not California. You have to go to certain parts of California. Specifically, the Bay Area is pretty cool. But yeah, there are also like very sketch parts of California that you do not want to go into. Fun fact, did you know that California has the most amounts of Republicans in any state? Just because our state is just so gigantic, so of course by numbers, we're gonna have the most Republicans. So there's gonna be a lot of, if you go outside of like the Bay Area, there's a lot of like, danger and gun-toting Americans around, so you gotta be careful. But I feel like in Oregon and Washington, there's less of that. don't even know what this means. It says, I think this piece is upside down, so I think... Yeah, I'll just put it upside down. What are the blue ones? The Republicans? The blue ones are the red ones. Those are the ones who don't like minorities all that much. They gotta stay careful. Be aware. Well, Oregon and Washington are practically Canada, so... Yeah, I was just about to say, they pretty much are just Canadian. Which is why they're so cool. Oh wait, I need to put this piece in here first. There we go. Now I can put this part on top. And then put... which part? Oh, okay. No, I'm doing the other foot. Washington is more hidden because they got all those trees to hide their Confederate flags. You know what? That is true. That is true. I'm not sure if this is the heel. Is this the heel? No, I don't think so. This is the heel. Yeah, put that in first. Then... yeah, lock it down. There we go. Now we've got the actual foot and an ankle joint. Pretty cool. Because of weird international copyright laws, Vans Japan and Converse Japan are technically independent companies, so their shoes are actually completely different parts, different quality from quality than their US brand counterparts. I so wanted to get Japanese Converse from Japanese Converse. They're crazy different. Oh my gosh, let me actually... Do I have a picture of the Japanese Converse that I wanted to get? I think I have a picture because it's such a unique looking shoe. Yeah, here we go. This is the Japanese Converse I want to get. Look at how chunky those shoes are. In Japan, they love chunky shoes. But I wanted to get these brown Converse ones. But I had already bought a pair in Japan, and I didn't have enough space in my suitcase for them. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna buy those. I'll buy those on my next trip in Japan. What's piecing with you tonight? Tonight we are doing the GaoGaiGar kit. So right now we've built the train segment and we've built the stealth bomber segment. So right now we're making like a drill dozer sort of machine looking thing right now. All right, so we've got these segments together. So we need to get these side segments. Where do I put these? Oh wait, this combines. Now we put these together, I think. Okay, yeah. That works. Oh wait, this does need to go in this little part. Okay. Now we can go on to the next page. Let's grab... I think this is the right orientation. There we go. Very satisfying click. And then we put this piece in. Make sure everything clicks into place. There we go. Man, that is an awesome ankle. Doesn't really connect well. Or maybe I just didn't push it in all the way. Oh, yeah, I probably didn't push it in all the way. Right? Is it supposed to click? Oh, there it goes. It clicked. So there's that. Now we slide the track in here. Man, that looks so cool. All right, now we can put on the sides here. All right, so there's that. And I think these go on specific sides. I'm not sure which side this is. And what's this one? Oh wait, this one's supposed to go on this side, I think. Yeah, so we do that one. Place this one on here. Place that. There we go. Okay, we've got one leg done, which is 1/2 of the drill Gao. I do like how it has this little, like, it's like a unicycle, but it has this little, like, foot pad. This feels like, call me crazy, but this looks like a Eggman. This looks like an Eggman machine that could have been in, like, Sonic Advance or something like that. I love the look of this thing. It's so goofy looking. Especially how you can, like, move it like this. Oh, it almost kind of looks like a T-Rex mouth. Like, this is the predecessor of the Barbatos's T-Rex chainsaw-looking thing. Sometimes I hate small pieces so delicate and easy to lose. Gentle care and mindfulness is all you need to keep them all intact. Like the tiny ones that could easily bend and can't be fixed if this happens. Is that the Lego pry bar? This is the Lego pry bar. Good to have when making model kits. But yeah, I hate super minuscule tiny pieces, which is why I almost never build real grades unless it's cases like this where it's such a cool idea. Because I think I've only built 4 real grades. I've built this one, real grade Ava Unit 0, real grade Zeong, and the Build Strike. And the Build Strike is the worst thing ever. I hate that model kit. But ever since, because the real grade Build Strike uses the first real grades frame, and the first real grades are so bad. But the more real grade has existed, the kits just keep getting better and better. So I think the latest real grades are something I want to get into. I think the latest ones are the Burning Gundam and the God Gundam, and those look really cool. And I've been told that they're really amazing model kits. Yeah, once they ditched the pre-made frame gimmick, then all of the model kits from the line turned out to be a lot better. Building it makes you want to go on strike? Absolutely. I mean, it was honestly because of that kit that I never touched another real grade up until I got the Zeong. And I do want to get the original, or I wanted to get the real grade RX-78-2 2.0, just so that I can have a real grade Gundam that's good to be on display with my real grade Zeong. Because you can't have one without the other. Oh, where's the other segments? Any more segments? Oh, there it is. The only good early frame was the Mark II. I'll have to go check that one out, because one of my favorite Gundam designs is the Mark II. I love the Mark II design. I love Gundams that just look evil. So I love the Thunderbolt, the Banshee, the Mark II with the Titans colors. What are some other nefarious looking Gundams that aren't overtly nefarious looking? Because I'm not a big fan of Gundam The End or Gundam Death Scythe. Very funny considering I've built a Gundam Death Scythe on this channel before. But I mainly got that kit because it was a hand-me-down kit. I can't think of any other, like, evil-looking Gundams that aren't overtly evil-looking. I guess the Gundam G-Fred is kind of evil without looking super evil. I have to figure out which direction this goes. There we go, like this. So cool, so bad, it's all the same, and that's really rad. And I wonder what the next real grade is that they're gonna make. I would love for them if they made a real grade Gundam Turn A. Although it probably wouldn't work considering that there's a big empty space inside of the Turn A. Because that's where its black hole generator is, so of course there's gonna be, like, empty space in it. So, I actually don't think they can make a real grade, Turn A. Maybe in the future, once Bandai does more plastic magic and somehow makes it happen. Do you play Stardew Valley? I haven't touched Stardew Valley since, I think, 1.15 or 1.14 was the newest update. So it has been a couple years. I do know that there is a Stardew Valley live concert that's happening, that's like traveling around. But yeah, I haven't played Stardew Valley in years. I do want to get back into it, though. That game is absolutely goated. With the sauce. Let's see. Where does this piece go? Oh, there we go. And then this one... Oh, I need to put this at the bottom, then this on top. Oh, 1.6 is the latest version. Then what was I thinking? I was thinking 1.4 then. IDK when 1.7 is coming out. It's confirmed though. We have enough people for a multiplayer stream? I have no idea, honestly. Yeah, I need to get back into Stardew Valley. I want to get my mom into Stardew Valley. She's always playing those frickin' Facebook, like, pointless, like... not pointless, mindless... Like, you just kind of do some stuff, then you turn away from the screen. It's just regular mobile game sort of stuff, but, you know, it's the Farmville sort of thing, and I'm just like... My mom used to frickin' play Jet Moto and Crash Bandicoot and stuff like that. And now she's playing this garbage. I need to get her into Stardew Valley. Because I'm just like, that's pretty much just Farmville. At that point. It's no different. And it's a lot better than wasting money with these frickin' gacha mechanics. Oh wait, I need to put together this. Okay, yeah, I already put that one in. There we go. And we lock the piece in place like this. Back in 2023, we played Stardew Valley as a trio and it was fun. Had some great moments together, like we were comparing rods. What is this, the... Was this the D Club from Game Grumps? Okay, so now we put... I should probably take another swig of water. Okay, much better now. I think... Oh god. Jeez, I hate coming back to streaming and I'm frickin' sick. Now I sound even more like a teenage boy. Okay, so... Let's snap these into place. And then I think we put in this way. No, it's opposite way. Okay, there we go. Awesome, now we've got the other leg, and now we can combine them to become one. There we go. Have you ever seen a more ridiculous looking vehicle that is totally not two legs put together? And what are you drilling with such tiny drills compared to the rest of the body? That's cool how the drills, you can actually, like, move them up. But that's, of course, due to the transformation. But yeah, pretty cool legs. Totally not legs. Now let's put these back. Let's actually extend these out to the maximum. There you go. Kind of made it look like chicken feet. Or not chicken feet, but it looks like a Mega Man enemy that would just like waddle along. Or actually, no, this looks like it would be in like Kirby Robobot or something as like a boss character that's like that goofily walks around and then like pecks the floor and then walks around some more. That's Ground Man from Mega Man and Bass. You know, that's like the one Mega Man game I've never played. I think I own it, but I've just never played it. Oh yeah, there we go. We've got all of the Gaos done. Now we just need to make GaoGaiGar. I can't believe it's taken 2 hours just to assemble these. The Game Boy Advance or the SNES version? The Game Boy Advance version I owned. Or I'm not sure if I still own. Alright, it's time to get out all of the pieces for GaoGaiGar. There we go. So we've got left limbs, right limbs, and the center body. Alright, let's close out all of these tabs. Bring up the GaoGaiGar. Okay. Oh geez, this one also has more tiny pieces. I'm not sure if I already fit the tiny pieces in, though. Okay, yeah, I fit some tiny pieces in. That's good, so I don't lose them. Oh, and some pieces I already assembled, like the arm mount units. Because these ones are very hard to distinguish which side is which, so I just decided to put them together. Oh, there's the nose. I was looking for the nose because the nose is so tiny on the lion face. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not color corrected. That is an actual, like, tiny little nose piece. That's smaller than a grain of rice. GaoGaiGar from Justice Gang? Oh my gosh, I've never made that connection. GaoGaiGardner? Has anybody made that joke? Man, if only I drew more, then I could make that joke. That's such an S-tier joke. GaoGaiGardner. Somebody needs to draw that. We can't let that joke die. And it's frickin' Nathan Fillion-ass looking dude with a GaoGaiGar, heaven and hell robot arms. Oh, the GBA one is kind of bad. Squish resolution. You're better off playing the SNES version with the translation patch. I see. Did they ever re-release Mega Man and Bass in like a collection? Oh, I need to put these teeth in. If I can find the teeth piece. There it is. It's not in any collection. That's the sad thing about it. Damn. That's a shame. I wonder why it's never been re-released. Because at least we know why Mega Man Legends Collection hasn't been re-released, and that's just because of all the ads placed in the game, which causes a legal kerfuffle when it comes to re-releasing that game. But yeah, with Mega Man and Bass, I wonder why they haven't re-released it. There we go. Looking cool. Now to add the fangs. Hey, that's looking kind of cool. Got an opening mouth and stuff. I like his goatee. They could have easily put it in Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2. They honestly could have, and I don't know why they didn't. I really wanted Mega Man and Bass and Power Fighters in the Legacy collections, which is so weird because I'm pretty sure the Power Fighters were in Mega Man Classic Collection on the PS2. I'm pretty sure that was one of the unlockable games. Okay, now this piece. Okay, we have to grab the sides here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. There we go. Now that actually fits into place. Oh yeah, also had Battle and Chase, the racing game. I remember unlocking that in the collection on PS2, playing it for 2 minutes and then being like, yeah, I'm never gonna play this again. And even though I'll never play it again, I should still have the option to be able to play it in a new collection. Same thing goes with Mega Man X Command Mission. I'm surprised they didn't put Command Mission in any of the collections so far. Even though it's something completely different to other X games, we should still be able to play it. It still bears the X marketing title. We're close to 10 years of Mega Man 11. Don't tell me that. What are you talking about? Mega Man 11 came out only a couple years ago, right, guys? That's still a recent game. And here we see Mako withering away into dust. Or she cannot fathom that game is almost a decade old. Jesus Christ. Oh, 2018 it becomes 10, so it's 7 at this point. That makes it a little bit better. I can stomach 7. I can't stomach 10. Why don't we just make the head already? I think I recall how to put that together. So many tiny parts on this thing. Oh, wait, no, I have to put the faceplate on, and then the eyes lock it in place. What a weird order of operations. And then we put on the sides. Okay, there we go. I've got the head done. I don't know why, but I look at this head and for some reason, to me, it looks like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. I don't know why. Maybe it's the hair in the back. Kind of looks like the blonde hair coming out of Jay's beanie. But for some reason, this just gives me Jay and Silent Bob vibes. Jay Gao and Silent Bob Drill Gao. Stealth Gao is Silent Gao. And GaoGaiGar. Gosh, did I ever mention that I actually just recently watched my first, what's it? That Universe movie. What's the director's name? Something. I forget the director of Clerks and Mallrats and Jay and Silent Bob. What's his frickin' name? Gosh, I wish... I'm so bad with names. But, point is, I watched that series of movies for the first time, a couple months ago. Kevin Smith, that's his name. I watched my first Kevin Smith movie, which was, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, which is, the movie where they're trying to get, stop the Chronic and Blunt Man, Blunt Man and Chronic, movie from being made. It's surprising how funny that movie is still. Because there are a lot of jokes, even though most of the jokes were just gay jokes, there's still a lot of points in that movie where it's still really funny. Capcom has so many dead Mega Man projects that it would make them so much money. The one that always gets me is they canceled Star Force 4, and there was going to be a descendant of Lan in the game. Wow! Mallrats is one of my fave movies. I need to watch Mallrats. I've been recommended that movie, so I need to go take a watch. I also need to watch, because the only Kevin Smith thing that I've ever watched before watching Jane Silent Bob Strike Back was the Clerks TV show, the animated one. And I really loved that show when I saw it on Adult Swim back in the day. And yeah, I really like the humor. It's very dumb humor. And I enjoy that a lot. Yo, what's up? Demon Vladimir. How's it going? That one was the first sighting of Jay and Bob outside of Clerks. Oh, okay. Alright, where... Oh, I think this is the front. Alright, and I already assembled the arm units. This one goes on this side. And then we put this one. Next page. Oh wait, I need to put these things on the side first. Okay, now we can put these pieces in. Oh, we can actually combine. Oh, hell yeah, we can put the lion head on. Alright, let's move the arm shoulder mounts into place. Now we put this piece here. There we go. Okay. Now we can actually open up the arm units, and we can fit what's it? Part of the combining feature of these two is that you can put the train in here. But yeah, we'll save that for later. Right, and we already did the head. Let's go make the waist unit while we're here. Okay, so let's get these pieces. There's a little bit of dust on here. How's your guys' day so far? It's been pretty well. Except for me being a little bit sick. But that's fine. What sucks is that I'm not sick enough to have been able to call the day off at work. That's always the case. I always happen to get sick on my days off. And then once I'm at work, it's like I'm just healthy enough. Curse my body. Okay, then we take this piece. There we go. Wait, what is... What's this little, like, gooch part? Oh, that's what this is. Okay. I don't know what that's for. Such a limited movement. Well, this must be a lock for something. Oh, that's what it is. It locks the hip. So if you have the hip upwards and then you move the bar down, then this locks it in place. I see. And the default is upwards, so we'll just lock that in place. Oh, that's smart. Bandai's always thinking one step ahead. We put this piece of the tail in. Right, is this correct? No, I think I did it wrong. There we go, now it actually hides in place. There we go, now we've got like GaoGaiGar's crotch flap slash the tail piece. Alright, there we go. Hey, you freaking are you into the TTRPG? I've only done one TTRPG before, and that's when I DM'd a one-shot D&D campaign back when D&D was like first starting to hit mainstream. So none of my friends knew what the hell was going on, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. And all I did was research, like, this was back when I had like a warehouse job. So I clocked in at work at 5 in the morning, and I just put earbuds in, and I just downloaded videos off YouTube being like, how to DM for the first time? What is D&D? So I just listened to all of that for my entire shift. And then once I got off work, I hung out with friends, and then we all just did one big D&D shebang. Oh, so not a good experience? It was okay. It was still pretty fun. Not the most ideal... Whoops. Not the most ideal situation, but it was still pretty fun. I still enjoyed it. I wonder what the hell this piece is. Did I forget to insert a piece? What is this doing here? Let me see. I am missing a piece. I'm so stupid. Man, we have to take all of this apart. Son of a gun. Of course, when I'm almost done, I notice a part that's out of place. Alright, we just have to get rid of this middle section. Do we really have to take apart this abdomen? Yeah, it's kind of locked in there pretty good. Oh, there we go. Now it's coming out. I'll use this side part. Now we can go in here, unlock this. Oh no, don't want to snap it. There, come on. Just wiggle out. There we go. Okay. Now we can put this piece in here. And we can reassemble. Awesome. Okay. Pool. Tragedy averted. If you're into mechas, maybe you like Lancer. It's a TTRPG inspired by Gundam. That does sound interesting. I think one of my friends was talking about that. Because that does honestly sound familiar. Yeah, I do have a friend who's into board games and stuff, and she's also into Gundam. So she was saying that there is a TTRPG that is inspired by Gundam, so I'm pretty sure that's the exact same one. There we go. Now we've got the body all together. Just need to make the flaps, the butt flaps. Oh wait, these pieces actually, I totally forgot. These pieces go on the drill Gao. Because I put them in the wrong baggie. Okay, time to do these little butt flap side skirts. I just have to figure out which part goes where. These are all very similar parts. Yeah, I think this one. I'll just place that right there for now. Right, then these ones. I think this one goes here. Yeah, okay. These are now in the correct spot, hopefully. I can just clamp it all down. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if this all fits together, and that fits fine. And this fits fine. Okay. And which way does this go? There we go. Oh, and I just ripped off the goatee of this guy. There we go. And we've got this part of the body done. What's cool about the butt flap here, if we turn it around, is that it has a foldable like front skirt, and it folds out so that it becomes the side skirt as well, which is really cool. I've never seen that in a mecha. And it also has like a double hinge, so independently it can move upwards while also keeping the side skirt staying right there. Such a smart design. But such a smart design is actually no wonder, because the description of this video, or the title of this video, is me saying I could prove that this guy is a Cybertronian or a Transformer. And the whole reason is that there's a little bit of super robot lore. So, in Japan, when Generation 1 ended, when Transformers Generation 1 ended, in Japan, it still continued with Transformers the Headmasters and God Force and Super God Master Force and all that other stuff. Those were animated all by a certain anime studio. I can't remember off the top of my head. But after those seasons had ended, there was still demand for transforming robot shows. So the director of those Transformers series ended up creating a spiritual successor series, which is called Brave. And one of the seasons of Brave was called Brave GaoGaiGar. And so you can say in a roundabout way, GaoGaiGar is a transformer. Because also, the designer of some of the Japanese Transformers toys ended up working for Bandai and making GaoGaiGar action figures. So there's some bit of engineering. Oh shoot, a raid! I did not notice. Oh, thank you, Doshi Prime. Holy moly. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Just building GaoGaiGar. We have almost all of the parts done. Got Stealth Gao, Liner Gao, and Drill Gao done. So honestly, just need to build Gaigar's limbs. But yeah, and also just talking about the history of GaoGaiGar and its relation to Transformers, because I'm mostly a Transformers channel. Well, I'm not really a Transformers channel. I just like Transformers a lot. It's my thing. Even more so than Gundam. I think I'm pretty sure I know more about more about Transformers than I do Gundam. Victory Saber's designer also worked on the RX-78 and Brave X Kaiser, I think. So yeah, there's a lot of when it comes to giant robots, there's a lot of shared engineering and design, which is really cool. It's cool to know that Transformers, something that I've loved ever since I was a little kid, is related to Gundam, which is something I started loving as a teenager. It was all connected all along. And also because I test fitted everything, as I've mentioned before, I think I recall how to put these limbs together. So I'm just gonna assemble them to the best of my memory here. I've got the hands. Can't believe I opened up the right bags to be on the right side for this thing. Okay, so there's like the Evangelion shoulder pauldrons thingies. Truly a chick that digs giant robots. I really am. I saw Megas XLR, and when you said chicks dig giant robots, I'm just like, oh, he's so right. I do dig giant robots. Gosh, I would kill for a Megas XLR model kit. I would love that. That's like the one giant robot that's missing from my collection. For someone being a robot, I'm sure I'm totally clueless about almost all robot media. Oh my gosh. Need to head out and recharge. Have a good rest of your stream. Hope you have a good rest of your night, Doshi Prime. Do recharge that battery. Very sibling franchises in a way. Gosh, and also another robot franchise that is somewhat related to Transformers that I'm getting into is Shinkalion. And Shinkalion is made by Takara Tomy, who makes Transformers. So, and Shinkalions are just transforming trains. Why did I not sand this piece down? I think it was because it was on a curved area. And that's a series I'm getting into as an adult. So my whole life just revolves around Transformers. I can never escape. As if I'd ever want to. I mean, to be fair, the one time I'm going to be escaping from Transformers is because all this tariff garbage. Because have you heard of the price hikes for Transformers? Deluxes are close to being $30. They're they're going to be raised to being $27.99. I remember in 2015 when I first started collecting Transformers, Deluxes were $15.99. And then once Power of the Primes came out, they were raised to $17.99. And even then I was getting mad. Thank God I have a 3D printer, so I can just 3D print my own Transformers. Gosh dang. Don't you just love that once these tariffs are over, the prices will go down? Totally, they'll totally will go down. And big companies totally won't just keep the prices up and screw over consumers. Gosh, I sure do love living in the land of the free. My freedom to get fucked over by companies. You love to see it. But yeah, I think this year I'm actually going to have to stop collecting Transformers. I will put aside money for Megatron whenever I see a Studio Series Megatron in the wild, which I highly doubt I'll ever do. And I'll save my money for Studio Series Leader Class Soundwave. Because your girl can't stay away from a Soundwave. That's the one thing that I will buy always at full price is Soundwave. Except for Lego Soundwave. I'm waiting on a sale for that one because nearly $200 for a Soundwave. I'm just like, I'm gonna hold off on that one. And Transformers Headmaster Six-Shot was a Decepticon who reforms off-screen and shows up in Victory as Great Shot. Then Takara used the toy of Great Shot in the Brave series as a villain. What? I never knew that. That's so cool. That's such a neat fun fact. Oh my gosh, thank you for sharing that. That's super sick. I'm gonna have to take a look at how that character looks in the Brave series. Man, Hasbro and Takara just be swapping spit with each other. And Bandai. Where? Oh, there's this piece that it connects to. Are they gonna bring him back as Big Shot? Honestly, Big Shot sounds like a very... As weird as it sounds, Big Shot sounds like a Japanese, like, robot name. Because we've got Big Convoy, you know? For Mammoth Optimus Prime in Beast Wars 2nd. The second season of Beast Wars 2nd. So Beast Wars 3rd? Where's the piece that connects with this? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, and Big O. Big O is also another very silly sounding Giant Robo name. And Giant Robo! I still can't believe Giant Robo is the name of an actual giant robot show. And it's a frickin' robotic pharaoh. You would think that it would be like Egyptian sounding, but no, they just call it Big Robo. Or Giant Robo. I'm waiting for a Japanese giant robot series to just be called Big Ass Robot. There has to be like a parody of giant robots in Japan called Big Ass Robot. Alright, and then now we can... Oh wait, no, we have to connect the shoulder pauldrons first, so can't do that just yet. Alright, time to get these side arms. And get this piece. Okay. That down. Essentially just mirroring the process. There we go. And there's... Oh, this is the forearm. Awesome. Let me combine this. There we go. Now we've got one arm done. Just gotta quickly put these together as well. Second arm. Now we're on to the shoulders. Okay, so now let's get this piece. Put it there. And then get this piece that kind of looks like it's from the tall geese. Kind of looks like a tall geese piece, right? Okay, now let's combine. Boom. Now he's got frickin' Evangelion-ass shoulders. Or a Evangelion-ass shoulder. Let's do the same thing on the other side. There it is. Gosh, every time I can't immediately find a piece, I have a mini heart attack being like, oh no, did I accidentally throw the piece away or something? Mainly because that has happened before. And I had to scratch build a part. And I don't like scratch building. I guess now that I have a 3D printer, I can just 3D print a part if I ever lose it. Gosh, this 3D printer is the best purchase I've ever made. There we go. And he's got little arms. And he can flip up so he can have, like, ooh-woo cat claws. You know, yeah. I mean, you can't confuse it with anything else. It's a big robo, because what the F is a G-Quux? Yeah, the G-Quux is a very strange name. Apparently, it's coding language, because a Quux is a placeholder name in whatever coding language that they were referencing. You know, is that the White Tiger Zord? It does kind of look like the White Tiger Zord a little bit. Just a little bit thinner. This is the White Tiger Zord on Ozempic, actually. There's a new trend with those bladeless fans, and those designs remind me of Ava shoulder blades. Those bladeless fans are so scammy. I mean, they look cool. I'll give it that. But the way they work is that the center, that's where the fan blade is, and it sucks stuff from the bottom, and then it just pushes out at the top. That's how it works. So there still is a fan blade, you just can't get hit. You just can't, you know, hit yourself and get cut from the fan blade. Which, I mean, if that's a danger for you, I mean, it has its use cases. Like, if you have a little kid and you're worried about them touching the fan blade, that's a fine enough reason to have one of those. But if you don't have a kid or someone young around you frequently, then I don't see the reason why you would need one of those. I mean, I say that, but if I got one, or if it was on sale, or if I was gifted one, I wouldn't give it back. You know, I'd use it. It is a neat-looking, future-looking product. And in that regard, it does look pretty cool. Oh, there's a little bit of wiggle on this. I didn't realize there was a little bit of, like, toe bend on here. Oh, okay. This piece was hiding from me. How dare. Alright, got the feetsies done. Alright, now actually constructing the legs. Then we put... Where's this go? Oh, it just nestles inside. Okay. Let's repeat on the other side as well. Okay, now we combine together. Bladeless fan looks inside blades. Exactly. That is exactly it. They just moved where the blades are. Oh, this is what Great Shot looks like in Victory, and then Brave J Police, they show him as Shadow Maru with a similar ninja robot origins. Oh. Interesting. Wow. That's pretty cool. But yeah, here's what Big Shot, or Great Shot, looks like. Pretty cool. And then here's the Transformers version of him. Just mainly more white. And I assume this is what Great Shot looks like in animation. They really slimmed this guy down. But yeah, all of his alt modes are like exactly the same as the Transformers version. They retooled the head, gotcha. Okay, now how does... Oh, we need to put together this joint. I put those together. Now this, like that. Oh, why did I even combine together without the actual frickin' hip joint in there? I'm silly. See, I don't think straight when I'm afflicted with a little bit of a virus. There we go. And we can just plop these very tiny pieces in here. Wish I knew which way they went. There we go. Oh, so exciting, we're almost done. Alright, now this goes on this side. Combine that. Oh, and this goes here. Ah, there we go. And there's one leg down. Oh, we're so close to finishing this. Well, we have to put the weapons together, and then we can say that this guy's finished. There we go. And get to combine. Awesome. And that's GaoGaiGar. Dang, look how cool that dude is. That's so sick. And he's like as tall as like a normal... I think he is... This robot is as tall as a regular 1/44 scale Gundam model. So he scales pretty well. And then once we get him inside combined with these parts, it'll actually be, like master grade size. Yeah, now you can actually give them like cat claws and go, yeah. Just needs like little cat ears. I'm actually curious on how it's going to combine now. Let's see. There is a transformation for GaoGaiGar. So, okay, we've already got the arms up, and then we twist these. There we go. So his arms are in place. Wait, I'm missing part of the instruction. Okay, so we push the head down. Oh. Oh, we need to open up the arms, then push the head down. All right, push the head into the chest. Right, then the lion head swaps down. We fold the arms back up, I think. Fold them this way. Oh yeah, and that's how it's like the front half of the lion. Very Zoids looking. Okay, then we twist the body. We take the tail out and move the side skirts. And then we bend the knees backwards. That looks painful. And then we lift this back plate for whatever reason. And yeah, this is the lion mode. This is very goofy looking. If you looked at this, you would not be able to tell that this shares some Transformers DNA, because this looks very crappy compared to the likes of Leo Prime. Or I'm sorry, Leo Convoy. But yeah, a little goofy. You can definitely tell it's just a robot guy standing on all fours with like a very like pit bull, like, or not pit bull, pug, like smushed in face. But I like how the raised back plate, if you look at it head on, it kind of looks, gives the illusion of like a full mane. Pretty cool. But yeah, this is definitely not the main point. I think this mode was only tacked on just because there was a lion head. I think they came up with the idea of having a cool lion head first, and then they're just like, we gotta justify a reason to have the lion head. Okay, we'll put in a half-assed lion mode in here. But yeah, let's get everything transformed back, so we can actually combine into GaoGaiGar mode. Whoa, GaoGaiGar, are you... Is that a tail in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Good lord. He's just letting that fang hang out. Alright, let's tuck away these, twist the body. And it's cool that they actually give you alternate hands. I'm gonna assume you cannot transform this guy without, or you can't transform this guy with the alternate hands. It's cool that you get these like open palmed hands here. That's pretty neat. Imako, what do you think of the design for Jet Jaguar in Godzilla Singular Point? I think it's pretty cool. He's a little tiny, but I do like how it looks. It looks very like ramshackle robot, which I like. And with the design of, with the Singular Point design, I think it really, they really kept the 70s, or not 70s. Oh yeah, they really kept like the Showa era robot look. Like they made Jet Jaguar look like a 70s robot. They just remixed him, which I thought was really cool. Fun fact, I actually still have not finished Godzilla Singular Point. I just thought that, I think I left off on episode 6 or 7. It was at that point where May was explaining like all of the math, and I'm just like, bro, nothing gets me softer than math. And I can't believe like that, like they just tried to make the whole like Godzilla Singular Point theory like too real. And I'm just like, this is so boring. Why would they do that? There was already a reputation at the time that anime Godzilla was bad because of frickin' the anime trilogy. And they just went the boring route again. But yeah, I still need to end up watching that series, because aside from the anime trilogy and Godzilla vs. Biollante, that is like one of the 5 Godzilla things I've never watched to completion. Yeah, the 3 Godzilla movie, Godzilla Netflix and 3D animated trilogy, Godzilla Singular Point, and Godzilla vs. Biollante. Yeah, there are only 5 Godzilla things that I've never watched to completion. And it's crazy how I've never watched Godzilla vs. Biollante, considering Biollante is like one of my favorite kaiju designs ever. And I've just never watched it. It was just, I was never able to catch it on Sci-Fi and record it with my TiVo when I was growing up. That was always the one Godzilla movie that just Sci-Fi never had. And of all of the friends and coworkers that love Godzilla, they all unanimously say that is the best Heisei Godzilla movie. And I would love to have it on Blu-ray, but it being a fan favorite, the Blu-ray is so expensive to buy. I mean, comparatively to other Godzilla movies, it's expensive to get. Godzilla gets vored. I mean, it's Godzilla's second time he's been vored, because he was vored in Godzilla 2000, the Millennium. Orga was gonna eat him, and I guess Orga ate like half of Godzilla. I need to stop playing with this guy. I need to actually get to the actual combination. All right, let's close out all of these tabs, and let's see how to actually combine this MFer. Oh wait, we can actually combine we can combine these guys in different ways. So we can actually combine Stealth Gao and Liner Gao. Oh wait, we already discussed this combination. I think we can combine Stealth Gao and Drill Gao with GaoGaiGar. So let's actually combine, let's see, Drill Gao with GaoGaiGar. So we have to flip out these hinges at the bottom of the feet. And we can combine them like this, which already looks kind of weird. How is this guy able to hold up these drills? No, wow, straight up, yeah, this is a combination. Just having the drills as not very secured hand weapons for GaoGaiGar. That is very Super Robot. I'm surprised the arms are able to hold up this. That is wild. And to combine with Stealth Gao, we literally just fold down these pauldrons. And is this all we're doing? Yeah, there we go. And that's how we combine GaoGaiGar with Drill Gao and Stealth Gao. That is very toyetic, I'll say. That doesn't make sense from a super robot standpoint, or it's as ridiculous as super robots will get, but this makes more sense as like a key feature to sell the GaoGaiGar toys. That's a little bit goofy, but this is just the alternate. This may be Stealth Gao plus Drill Gao plus GaiGar, but this is not GaoGaiGar. So in order to transform GaoGaiGar, we need to fold these toes down, fold out the side skirts here. Oh, we need to push. Oh, I already had the legs. Oh, so for, you can actually extend the legs. Okay, that was, GaiGar was supposed to have extended legs, but in lion mode and GaoGaiGar, you're supposed to push the legs in. I see. And we twist the body around. Okay. Now we take out the drill gows. We pull this piece back. Flip up this leg joint. Then once the legs are in, then we clamp it down and put this back in. Okay, it's starting to take shape. That's pretty cool. It has a actual locking feature. Because I was afraid you just put in the legs and there's no locking feature. The leg in. I mean, it's not like there's a tab that goes in here. It just, due to the shape of GaiGar's legs, it just locks in place. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's not like the best, most secure connection, though. Oh wait, no, I can combine this piece with, if I pull out, yeah, if I pull out this piece, then it actually locks into the knee joint. Well, if I can actually get this to lock into the knee joint. Come on now. There we go. Now it actually locks in place. Okay, so there is an actual, like, tab that locks in place. Oh, and that actually gives you the second knee joint. Whoa, okay. That's really cool. Let's get this other piece locked in place as well. So we can actually have access to this knee joint. It is a little tough to get this in the exact spot that you want it to go. I think I might have to use the tweezers a bit. Or maybe let's bend the leg a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, bending the leg definitely helps align it better. Oh, come on. Oh, you son of a gun. Come on. You know what? Let me take off the leg. Maybe it's easier. I don't have to deal with everything else. Yeah, everything is all smushed properly. How did I get it so good on the first time? Son of a gun. Oh my god. Need something to just prop up this one part. How is it not letting me bring this up? There's something with... I need to fold down the leg, or fold down the toe. Wait, how is it... No, it's in the right spot. I was wondering if the toe joint was being weird. Oh man, every time I push, like this part right here, it keeps being pushed down. I'm trying to prevent that from happening. But I think the clearance is not enough so that every time I push down, this area, this like ribbed area on the knee, that's supposed to lock in place, keeps pushing it down. Just can't get it. There we go, okay. There, okay. Finally got it locked into place. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we've got the second leg in. Gosh dang, look at this boy's pants. Very chunky legs. I like the look of that. Alright, now I don't know how to transform the arms. Oh, do I just fold the arms back and that's it? I think that actually just may be it. You just fold the arms back like this. Or I guess we'll just fold it like this. Then we insert the train. Pull down the tab so it locks into place. We open up the arms. And these become the shoulder armor. There we go. Okay, yeah, the arms really just do fold backwards like this. Like, this is just how the arms are. Well, it wouldn't be a giant combining robot without weird backpack arm kibble. Okay. And then we take off these parts. Let's pop out the little turbine covers. And we push these levers, lock them in place. Let's spread out the thingies. God, this guy's got big yowie hands. Gosh, I wish this thing came with actual, like, static hands. Combine that. There we go. Now this boy's got gloves. Looking pretty cool. Oh, the arms, they all fit into the negative space that's in here. That makes sense. Okay. Let's move these out of the way. Grab this. Oh, whoops. Okay. And then from here, I think we fold these inside, probably. Take the helmet, angle it upwards. Now we Is there any other preparation? No, that really is it. We just combine this whole thing. There are really no other... Oh, we have to move these off to the side. Okay. Combine. Not even sure if I'm doing this, connecting the sections together correctly. Okay, that fit into place. I guess let's move the arms out a bit. I don't know. All right, so these side sections. I guess it is easier if you were to just take off the arms and do this combination part first. We swing out the sides of the lion. And then they come and connect to the side, the lion head. Swing these parts out. There we go. Now we can combine the arm. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just gotta angle the head right, and now we can add, put this piece in, because this face mask keeps popping off the part. There we go. Okay. And now we just grab the helmet and move it forward on top. And again, the face mask popped off. And yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. My very first GaoGaiGar piece of merchandise, fully complete. Holy moly. Oh, y'all, I'm gotta head out. Thanks for stopping by, Ignis. That was probably a couple minutes ago. But yeah, holy cannoli, guys. This looks sick. Oh wait, I can drop down the hip joint thanks to the little crotch lock. So I can actually give it more, give it a little bit more of height. There we go. Oh no, the goatee fell. I'll leave the goatee off. I'll have to glue it later. Yeah, that gave it just a little bit more height. And that's cool how you can, like I said, because the side skirts are attached to the hip skirt in such a unique way, you can move the front skirt forward while keeping the side skirt static, and you can have a big ol' kick forward. That's pretty cool. There we go. You can just get kneed in the face. I mean, with how short the with how short the thighs are in comparison to the rest of the body, you don't get that big of a kick. That's still pretty cool. Yeah, this is such a cool robot. And it's amazing how this works as a model kit. Like, Bandai are not known to make good transforming model kits. I mean, they're real grade. Zeta Gundam is the biggest example of like transforming model kits that are kind of fiddly and don't really work. Sure, the Ashimar kind of works, and they make some transforming model kits, but none of them are like actually like super extremely good transformations, at least compared to being in the Transformer fandom. Okay, the sides do not like to tab in all the way. I must be doing something wrong here. But yeah, the sides do not like to tab in. But yeah, otherwise, you know, this is still, for a Bandai model kit, this is actually kind of solid. The one thing that has always bugged me about GaoGaiGar's color scheme is that the blue trains just sort of feel out of place. If they were white, then I could see it. And like, if the blue part was like gold, I think that would be cool. But otherwise, it just feels kind of like, those are very clearly two blue trains just coming out of his shoulders. Everything else seems like you can't really tell what it is. But then there's just the blue trains, the blue Nozomi Shinkansens. But other than that, you know, this is still pretty cool. This is like the epitome of like super robot aesthetic. Oh man, the knee came undone. Darn it. Oh well. And that's the one gripe I have with this transformation. Just the knee, the way this knee works and locks in is a little bit finicky. But other than that, very cool. We still have the weapon to build. So let's get that out. And we have this big disc here because it can do like some sort of like a Dark Souls, Dark Hand sort of shield. And also, this weapon comes with a real metal screwdriver bit. Comes with an actual like flathead screwdriver piece, which because it's made out of metal, I hope it doesn't wear down on the longevity of this joint for the shoulder or for the elbow. All right, so let's build this weapon. Where's the instruction for the weapon? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, and then also in this bag, I have the option part to combine a Stealth Gao with Liner Gao. And more... Oh, and this is the stand for GaoGaiGar, I think. Does it just go on the back? No, I think... Oh yeah, this is the stand for specifically Stealth Gao. So we'll just leave that off to the side. Oh, I already put together the Heaven and Hell attack, which is the Heaven and Hell attack is just when GaoGaiGar goes like this and then smashes. So let's actually remove the hands. Let's see if I can get it to like maneuver the arms into Heaven and Hell attack. There we go. Heaven and Hell attack mode. He just slams down. It looks like he's just praying. I too pray that this thing tabs in correctly. But it sucks that these are the only static hands that you get in this set. I'm sure some third party has made an additional add-on kit to give you static hands. Big disc energy. Alright, so there we go. I'll just leave them off to the side next to my gold ship. Oh yeah, have I ever talked about how I've just got gold ship? She has just been living on my desk for the past like month. Very cute. You know, I'll leave you right here so that everybody can see you. Okay. I have to get this piece. Put it off. How do I connect this? Oh, like that. Man, I'm late to the stream. You are super late, because we pretty much built the entirety of GaoGaiGar. We're just building GaoGaiGar's weapons right now. Or weapon. It's giant drill, or not drill, screwdriver thing. That's so funny. Drills are usually the big weapon for giant robots, but because GaoGaiGar already has drills for knees, they're just like, what other power tool can we put? Just flathead screwdriver, okay. Print. It's so silly. But that's the kind of stuff we love about giant robots. The silliness. Oh, is this not the right piece? I thought this was the right piece. Oh, I'm just putting it in weird. Okay, there we go. And then I put... Oh, whoops. No, I put this one in here. This one hooks onto the side. Same as this one. You left him in the absolute cinema pose. You have to be going like that. There we go. Now he's in absolute cinema. Absolute model kit. Or no, this is absolute engineering. That's what it would be. All right, combine that together. Then we put the spring in here, because yes, this is a spring-loaded something. And then they actually give you metal bits. These are metal, they call it a metal shaft. But yeah, just a little metal part that you put inside here. That's so wild that they do that. Oh, if my fingernail-less fingers can grab onto it. Okay, there will be a gap. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, doesn't seem like there's a gap on my version. Okay. Okay, so it is supposed to click into place. Oh no. Okay, so you're supposed to get like a piston sort of look here. Alright, so now let's add this piece. I think it combines like that. Alright, there's that. Not just really how it's supposed to look, just having the underside just sort of out there. I guess so. I guess that's just how it looks. Oh, that does not, like, hook in very well. Am I supposed to, like, twist this? I am supposed to twist it. Okay, that's why it comes out very weird. Okay. Put these in. Insert. Then twist. There we go. And now we can enter... or put these pieces in. There we go. Now it does the piston thing without popping out. Awesome. Okay, so there's that. And there's the little shield that goes on top. Okay, cool, cool. I want to know what these pieces are all for. Oh, they're the little vents on here. Oh, they have a specific orientation. Oh my gosh, these pieces are so tiny. not tiny enough that I have to use my tweezers. Then we apply this. Awesome! So we've got this little drill, screwdriver, spanner looking thing. Now, how do we combine it? How does this go on? Okay, so we have to close up the hand. I think it's easier if I just take the hand and close it up. Right, we put that in. Okay. Okay, and it just snaps in. Oh my goodness. That is quite the weapon. Look at that. That is so massive. It doesn't click in... it doesn't click in super well. But that is pretty cool looking. He just looks like he just walked into like a freaking Dale Hardware, being like, hey, what's up guys? I just got this new power tool here. Just showing off the power tool to my bros at the... Did I say Dale's Hardware? I meant Ace Hardware. Why did I say Dale's? Dale Gribble. And now let's actually get this thing out. Right, so here's the dark hand looking ass shield. What is this called? The Protect Shade. So we put this on here. And we put this little like protection or like anchor thingy on it. And then with this, we outstretch the arm. We do it as if he's saying to stop. And then we slide this over the hand. There we go. And now it looks like he's like projecting a force field while also having this on. Man, this is cool. Also, this has every single shade of color except for purple, I've noticed. You've got the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, no purple. How discriminatory. Yeah, find me a super robot that has purple in its color scheme. You can't. It's so weird how purple is like the one color that giant robots refuse to use in their color scheme. Okay, not giant robots, super robots. I meant to say super robot specifically, because of course there is Ava Unit 1 and there's a lot of Gundams that use purple, but specifically when it comes to the super robot genre, you don't see purple in super robots. It's mainly just red, blue, yellow. Those are like the main colors. Red, blue, yellow, black, and white. Those are the main ones you see. Which is why I really love Steel Jeeg, because Steel Jeeg is actually one of the few super robots that use green as one of its predominant colors. But yeah. Super cool robot. I love this. And I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I just need more super robot representation in my robot shelf, because I've got a bunch of real robots, but not a lot of supers. So I need to get my hands on a Mazinger Z kit. I do have my eyes on a Gunbuster kit. It is $80 for a Gunbuster kit, but it fully transforms into the 2 spaceships. And not a lot of toys do that for Gunbuster. So I might bite the bullet and get that $80 model kit. It is Super Mini Plus, so I do love the feel of the plastic when building those. But yeah, man, this is so cool. Here we go. We've got this next to size comparison. Size comparison. Here's SH Monsterats Godzilla, Masterpiece Optimus Prime, Figma Madoka Kaname. So yeah, we've got Look Up Series Gold Ship. We've got Nendoroid Jollibee. And we've got my Lego RX-78-2 that I custom designed. Well, basing it off of the Lego Space Baby, I just ordered custom parts to make it into Lego Baby RX-78-2. Very proud of this. I still need to design a sticker to be the eyes. Oh no, the V-fin. I'm also missing a part for the goatee, but he's almost done. He's almost done. Among Us. He does kind of look like an Among Us. A little bit. You know what else is cool? Ice. I shall prepare my tomatoes to chuck them. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Dream blunt rotation. Imagine a blunt rotation between GaoGaiGar, Baby Among Us Godzilla, Jollibee, and Gold Ship. I feel like they'd get along together. No, who's the horse that ordered a lot of fried chicken? Was it Oguri Cap who ordered a lot of fried chicken? She would be best friends with Jollibee. But yeah, I totally forgot that I even ordered this thing like a month ago. And my family owns, or I think my mom or dad, they bought a Funko Pop Jollibee. So this has been right next to, in the living room, right next to the Funko Pop Jollibee. So we just now have 2 Jollibee figures in our house. Never thought I'd see the day right where my family would own more than one. Do I get a Jollibee onesie? I wish I had a Jollibee onesie. Does a Jollibee onesie exist? Because I want it. Oguri orders a lot of everything if everything is food. I might get that Nendo. It's super fun because it not only comes with the Chicken Joy, it actually comes with Jolly Spaghetti as well. Oh, and the hat's removable. I didn't even notice that. Oh, wait. Here, I've got Hanejiro from Ultraman Dyna. There we go. Now he's got Jollibee's hat. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. There you go. Cover that hole up, Jollibee. Yeah. Try to get your hands on this, Kitty Frias. It's such a fun figure. But this video ain't about Jollibee. It's about GaoGaiGar. What a fun model kit. I can't believe I was able to find one because I've been wanting one of these for years. I just could not find it. I just happened to go into a random model kit shop and they just had one for like 60 bucks. And I'm just like, excuse me, $60? Yeah, I'll take that. So always check your local comic book shops because you never know when they might have good model kits in. So yeah. I think I'll end it off now because we are at pretty much the 3-hour, 30-minute mark, which is, you know, you guys have watched enough of my streams. That's usually around the time I stop a stream. So yeah. The Bots and the Bees. That I have to use that title for something. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the build process of putting together GaoGaiGar. And, yeah. I don't know what my next stream will be. I think I need to get back into Minecraft, because it has been, like, what, an entire month since I've played Minecraft? Maybe even longer since I played Minecraft. So we need to get back onto playing... What part are we on? 1.17 or 1.18 or something like that? So we need to get back onto that. After I get back into Minecraft, then we'll come back to Dark Souls 2. And then I am, like I said earlier, I am working on the next build stream, because it has been a while. Before this, it has been a while since we did another build stream. So I am working on the what's it? The Power Rangers Mystic Force Megazord, the Magiranger Magiking in Super Sentai terms. So yeah, look forward to that. I've already finished up prepping the pink Zord and the red Zord. I'm currently working on the yellow Zord, but again, whenever I prep stuff from stream, I work on stuff at work. So I only have like one 30 to 40 minute lunch break to prep some stuff. So it'll be maybe like next month. For Halloween, I'll probably have the Mystic Force Megazord kit built. You know, I might do that on Halloween if I'm not working on Halloween and not doing anything else. I think that might be fun. Do the dance. I actually don't know the dance for Magiranger, because I've only ever watched Mystic Force. I don't think they did a dance for Mystic Force, so I don't know what the Magiranger dance is, unfortunately. When it comes to the 4 pillars of Tokusatsu, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Super Sentai, and Godzilla, I know the least amount of Super Sentai. I just love Power Rangers growing up, and I love the toys. So, you know, I had to get that Megazord. But yeah. That'll be for the next build stream in October. And yeah. Until, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. As usual, I mean, coming from this channel, expect a stream every other week. But yeah. Next stream, again, like I said, either Minecraft or Dark Souls, most likely Minecraft. But yeah, I don't know what day of the week it's going to be, or what my work schedule is going to be like to have a stream. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you then. Have a good night, everybody. Drink some water. Unlike me, I definitely need to drink more water because of my throat. But yeah. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. See ya. Thanks for stopping by.